Ready to go now? Here's Tommy Pham. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Brian Reynolds here. The lefty fires. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to. No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And it's filled up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one is inside ball 4, and I mean, oh, so close. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cruz off of first with 2 away. And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bottom of the 1st. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. On the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Profar now.
Left fielder, Justin Profar.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Comes a 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Matt Olson down. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. Second inning set to go. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Next offered in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. And there's a ball. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
And now, Billy Cook, way out front for strike 2. And that one missing low.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Chases that one out of the zone. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Chopper right side. Throw on to Olsen. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the second. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. And it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Man at second. And it remains 2-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
In the dirt. Ozuna on at second with 2 down. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 outs. Orlando Arcia now at the plate. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The shortstop takes the ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. That one outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Top of the third, no score. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
2 outs. Inside, just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, out to short. Arcia whips it to first, and they take. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. And that's fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. Hit in the air out to center field. Reynolds trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning. Here's Matt Olson. Here's the pitch to Olson. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Fouled off left side. Next one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Registers the punch out and hits 101. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And Sale deals. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Rips one to right. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Here's McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
The pitch to McCutchen. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Runner takes off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Pickoff move to second. Cruz back on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Now here's a flare off the bat, and it drops in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but He did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's going to be Billy Cook. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now a chance for Nick Gonzalez.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
With the go-ahead run at third, top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Got him. Hit number 9 for him in this game. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And that one ripped to left. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's a 1-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, we're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strikes him out with 102.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Carmen Mlodzinski up and loosening in the pen. Ferguson getting loose as well. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Jurickson Profar next to bat for the Braves. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left side, Profar. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Sale delivers. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And the batter now, Tommy Pham. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one missing inside. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ryan Reynolds in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So the tying run at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch misses, 2-2.
That's a really good take.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that's the 3rd out. He continues.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh. Number 50. Harmon Majinsky.
Here's a 1-1. And that's in for a strike. That one way inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 away. Here is Austin Riley.
Now let's go and like the city,
the 1-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Ouch, that one got him. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base, get 2, get out of this.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning.
Now pitching for the
Back at
Braves.
Truist Park, all set for the top of the 6th.
38.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
James Johnson.
Curve in the dirt.
1 strike.
Pierce Johnson fires. And a swing and a miss there. Hard hit left side. The throw is wild and it gets away. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And now it's going to be Andrew McCutchen. So the tying run at second. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Just a huge at bat right there. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
This is Joey Bart.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And him out front for strike three.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. Breaking ball misses down and away. Off the mark there. And now 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fouled off down the right side. On the ground left side, 6. The flip, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Nick Gonzalez will hit next. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Cook, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And a count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Sean Murphy. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Carmen Majinski gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
The new
Pittsburgh.
pitcher in the game, Dennis
Number
Santana.
60. Dennis Santana.
Here's Jared Kelnick. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 down, nobody on.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one is downstairs. And the count's even at 2. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Caleb Ferguson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a ground ball to first. And that goes foul. And that one almost hit him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Goes down looking. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Raisel
26.
Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Key Brian Hayes getting ready to hit.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is downstairs. And there's a ball. Tommy Pham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a big swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Ball 4, he walked him. And that keeps things going.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
So digging in, Tommy Pham. Runner on the go. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fly ball down the line. Kelman. And there's 2 down. Brian Reynolds digs in now.
Left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Iglesias throw over. Connor Falefa dives back in. Just missed. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And fouled off. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, this guy.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Profar climbs in on that left side.
Left fielder, Jackson Profar.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And delivers outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting,
Austin Riley at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Aaron Bummer takes over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know.
Fair ball. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And here in extra innings. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63 also getting ready. Swing and a base hit. Flying around third is Cruz. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they take a 2-run lead. Here's Joey Bart now.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here comes the skipper out of the... Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Two outs. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And it remains 2-2. McCutchen off of first with 2 away. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit. Welcome back.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Number 51, David Bednar.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Just off the outside edge, and it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And the tying run is on base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Upstairs, and the count is 3-1. With the winning run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's the strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
First and second, 2 down here in extra innings. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
This could end it. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. That's inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final.